Hi, I'm Takumi.yamanaka. Today's MMA fight breakdown is misunderstood center of gravity. As I have mentioned before, the key point in MMA is the center of gravity. But how is it actually controlled? Many people, including some viewers of this channel, may think that a fighter with very light footwork is a good fighter. However, this idea is often wrong. This example comes from a match held in January 2026 at the Sora Kaneko vs Kippei Yokoyama. Look at this picture. At first glance, it seems that Kaneko's center of gravity is high. However, his center of gravity is actually in the middle. How can we tell? One clue is the angle of the armpit. Fighters who can control their center of gravity adjust it through the opening angle of the armpit. Another clue is the pelvis. Kaneko's pelvis is not standing upright, which means he cannot generate strong striking structure. On the other hand, Yokoyama keeps his center of gravity low. In this position, he cannot move as quickly, but he can throw stable and powerful strikes, and his pelvis is standing. The difference allowed Yokoyama to land stronger strikes on Kaneko, and as a result, Yokoyama won the fight by decision. Kaneko's movement looked light and quick. However, structurally, he could not produce strong strikes, so he could not deal effective damage to Yokoyama. In fact, there are ways to control one's center of gravity, but except for world-class fighters, most fighters cannot control it well. To do this, a fighter must constantly be aware of their own center of gravity during the bout. This is very difficult. Moreover, each center of gravity position requires a different technical structure. Adjusting the armpit angle is one method. In this fight, Yokoyama's victory was not just about skill or toughness. One hidden factor behind the result was Kaneko's incomplete control of his center of gravity. This is MMA Fight Breakdown. Thank you for watching.